Hi and welcome to the handover video for the Hyundai Tucson Premium. So comes with 2 keys. So entry for the car, you can either use the remote key which is on the fob to unlock it, or you've got the buttons on the door handles where you can unlock the car. Adjustment of the seat, you've got the bar underneath the seat which you pull up to move it backwards and forwards. On the side of the seat you've got this handle here that you can pump it up or pump it down, and this here is for the lumbar support which is at the base of the seat, and the wheel here adjusts the backrest so you can get that right as well. We'll just climb aboard. You can also adjust the steering wheel, little lever on the left hand side that you fold down. You can then move it up and down, in and out, and then obviously just tighten it back up before you drive away. So let's have a closer look at the controls. So in your driver's armrest you've got controls for all the electric windows. You've got the power cut-off switch there for the rear windows to stop young children etc. playing. You've got your central locking, so when you drive away the car will automatically lock. When you turn the car off it will automatically unlock all the doors. However, if you want to stop and let somebody in by the side of the road, that's your button you'll press there to unlock it. Forward of that you've got your controls for the mirrors. You've got left, right, and that's your touchpad you use to adjust it. That button there folds the wing mirrors in and out. Okay. On the steering wheel, horn is in the centre here, and then on the right hand side of the steering wheel you got your cruise control and your speed limiter. So that's the on off switch. So if I just press that, there we go. So it's your cruise control and speed limiter. That's how you set it, and that's how you cancel it or pause it. Your lane departure, lane assist, that is on by default. As you can see, that symbol just there with the car with the 2 lines. So if you want to turn that off, just have to press and hold it in for about 4 seconds and that symbol then comes off. But every time you restart the car it comes on automatically. This button here is your trip computer button, so every time I press that you'll see the information screen between the 2 dials change. That's your electronic compass, that's your tyre pressures, that's your lane departure, and then this one, again if we use the up and down toggle switch here, you can go through the various drive information and you can just press and hold that toggle button in to reset any of those. As you can see, digital speedo is the favourite that most people go with. The bar at the bottom is your instantaneous mile per gallon, and at the very end it'll show you your average mile per gallon. Alright, so in the corner here it says the car's done 11 miles, which is delivery miles. The bottom of the rev counter you've got your engine temperature gauge, and at the bottom of the speedo you've got your fuel gauge, and here in the corner there it'll tell you how many miles of fuel are left in the tank. As you can see, we still need to put some in this one at the moment, and obviously that one tells you your electronic parking handbrake is turned on. Now to take the handbrake off, okay, so it's foot on foot brake, press the button down, takes the handbrake off. To apply the handbrake, pull it up, there you go, your symbol's back on again. Okay, now you've also got the auto hold facility on this car as well. Okay, so as you can see the auto hold is green at the moment, so I can take my foot off the brake and the car will hold itself. Alright, as soon as I select first gear and go to pull away, it takes the auto hold off. As soon as I apply the brake again it turns back to green, so the car's holding itself. If I was to move, as you can see I'm just rolling at the moment, touch the brake and the auto hold turns green. As soon as the auto hold is green the car is holding itself, so I can take my foot off the brake and the car will stay here until I apply the accelerator and release the clutch. If I apply the handbrake, There you go, the auto hold has turned itself off because the handbrake is on, so the auto hold has turned white. Okay, so again you can turn the auto hold on and off as you wish to use it. On the left hand side of the steering wheel you've got controls, volume controls for the radio, you've got your Bluetooth buttons for your phone, and you can go up or down any saved radio stations that you've got there. On the indicator stalk you've got the automatic setting for the lights. You've also got automatic high beam, so again, as long as your lights are on automatic, when you put it on full beam, you've got the high beam assist, so it will automatically dip the headlights when they're on full beam if there's any car coming towards you, or if you're coming up behind any car. And on the wipers, again, you've got an automatic setting, and you can vary the sensitivity of the sensor to maximum sensitivity, least sensitivity, so you've got some control over that. You've still got the low and high settings as well. To wash the windscreen, pull the stalk back towards the steering wheel, it will wash and wipe. If you want to wash the rear window, push the stalk away from the steering wheel, it will wash and wipe, and your rear is on this twisty bit on the end. So you've got intermittent and you've got always on. Heating controls, you've got dual climate control on this car, so you can just press automatic, set the temperature, and obviously the car will get on with it. So you've got low, high, medium settings for the climate control. You can also, if you want, override it automatically, so you can increase or decrease the fan settings. You can actually decide where you want the air to be directed to. You can turn the aircon off or on. You can use what we call diffuse, which it will come through all the face level vents on the car, which is a nice feature. Or you can just set the temperature, press auto, and I say the car will get on with it. You can actually turn the system off, which will obviously those rare summer days we get and you just got the windows open, you can do that. Just put it back in automatic at the moment. If you've got somebody in the passenger seat and they obviously want a lower temperature than you, that's absolutely fine. When you get back in the car yourself, if you press the sync button, then the drivers will control both sides again. Alright. Your radio, if I just turn that on. Okay, so that's your touchscreen. For your navigation then, if you want to set a destination, you go to nav, you go to search, and that's where you start entering the just turn down the volume at the moment. So to set a destination then, again you can just press the SY1. I'll just set the destination here, space 4AB. Okay, press OK, and that comes up, as you can see, set as destination. So there we go, start guidance. So there you go, it shows you all on the screen. If you want to adjust the navigation volume, just press that little icon there. Guidance will be at this volume. And you can turn it up. Guidance will be at this volume. You can turn it down altogether. And then once you've got it to the desired, it just flicks off. Alright, okay. So again, if you want to cancel the route, just press where it says cancel route, route cancelled, and then the guidance is suspended. Alright, once you've set a destination, if I press nav again, previous destinations, they're all in that folder there for you. That little return arrow there, if I press that, just gets you back to the previous screen. If you want to have a look at your point of interests, you can go to point of interest. If you want to know filling stations, press filling stations, and as you can see, it comes up with all the filling stations here, and you can scroll through it, and then you can just highlight the one you want to go and set that as your destination. Your radio. So again, the radio, if you want to set any favorites on your radio, all you do is use these buttons to tune into the station. So what I'm going to do is take it back to the A and B's for BBC. Okay, so we've got BBC Radio Shropshire, so I'm going to set that as a favourite. if we go to radio 2, we'll set that as a favourite, as in radio 3 and 4. Okay, so the benefit of putting those as your favourites is using this toggle switch here. If I was to move that up and down, it'll go through your stored favourites. Okay, I'll just leave it on Radio Shropshire for now. Again, you can just press the home button and it'll take you through to this screen. Again, to set up your Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, you just go to phone projection, plug your cable in through the USB port, and just press OK, and then follow the prompts on the screen and on your phone screen. You can obviously just go through the various screens if you like. So that's what you normally see when you've just got the radio on and no sort of navigation and that set, and it's just showing you the time in the corner and the date. Again, to increase or decrease the volume, you can do that. You can just have the map displayed without having any destination set, and if you just want to turn the whole screen off, you can press and hold and that's all turned off for you. In the top here you've got your lights, which you can just press and turn on, or they come on when you open the doors. You've also got the SOS button, so again, if the car is involved in an accident and the airbags are deployed, then they will direct the emergency services to you, or you can just flick it down and press it if you do need assistance. Now this car is equipped with ultrasonic interior sensors. Okay, so to turn those off, for example, if you're leaving a pet and that in the car, then what we do is we go into setup, we go into vehicle, we go down to convenience, so just moving that up and down, go to convenience, advanced anti-theft alarm, deactivate that turns the interior sensors off. However, every time you restart the car, it defaults to on, so it means every time you wish to leave children or pets and that in the car, and you don't want them to move their movement to set off the display, the alarm rather, then you have to come in and turn that off. Okay, just take it back to the home screen. So that's settings, vehicle, up to convenience, and then to take off the advanced anti-theft alarm. Just turn that off again. Okay, around the gear selector you've got the controls for your heated seats, 3 settings, high, medium and low, and heated steering wheel. You've got the button for the drive modes. If I press that, as you can see, you can do this while you're on the drive. You've got sport mode, you've got eco mode, and you've got normal mode. Downhill brake assist, if I press that, downhill brake control on, and that will just take you down a steep hill if you don't want to ride the brake all the way down. If you select first gear, the car will take you down the bottom. And then this button here, you can press that to activate the rear camera, although the rear camera automatically activates when you select reverse, together with your rear and front parking sensors. In the glove box you've got all your handbooks and the locking wheel nut key for the alloy wheels, and you've also got some space inside the armrest just there for you. Just go out to the boot. Headlight levels, normal setting is 0. It's only if you want got anything really heavy in the boot that you would need to adjust that. Now your fuel release is on the rear passenger quarter, so again just press it, pops open, and it's normal unleaded. As you can see, it's all nicely tethered, so you won't lose it. And inside the boot, again obviously you've got your tonneau cover. Under there you've got your tyre inflation kit, and you've got some additional storage that you can use as well. You've also got a power socket as well as a courtesy light there. on the edge of your door mirrors, you can probably just make out that little symbol there. So that's your blind spot detection. So if you've got cars either side of you coming up in your blind spot area, then they will glow red as a warning, and if you were to indicate to try to pull out, then obviously they would warn you to stop you doing so, to stop a collision and everything like that. So hope you've enjoyed that little sort of demonstration. Okay, if you like, on the speed limiter, as you can see, just press the button there to put the limiter on, so you can it defaults to 20 because we're not moving, but obviously I can use this toggle switch to turn it up and down. So speed limiter 30. So again, what that will do is that will limit the car to up to 30 mile an hour, so you can touch the brake and clutch as many times as you like, change gear. It will let the car drive up to 30 but not above it. Okay, so a very useful feature when you're driving through 30 and 40 mile an hour zones, and then that button there, I say, just cancels it. But I say the speed limit, the cruise control, that will then activate when we're driving, and obviously you can just press that button to turn the cruise control on and press that down to set, and then the car will just maintain that speed. If you touch the brake or clutch, then the cruise control will automatically disengage. Hazard lights just on the top there. You've also got your auto dimming rear view mirror, which again is standard on the car. Okay, you've got a little area here which is a wireless charging area, so if you place a mobile phone in there, that will wirelessly charge when the car's running and the doors are closed. That will glow orange to show you the phone is charging. As soon as the phone is fully charged, that will glow green. There we go. So hope you've enjoyed that brief explanation of all the major controls on the premium Tucson, and obviously this video is there to for you to keep, so it'll help you, but please enjoy the car, and if you have any questions, then obviously we can answer them. Thank you very much.